Reddit's commercial real estate community has made their preference clear. Apto, ClientLook, and Salesforce, with a commercial real estate template, dominate the conversation. These three platforms aren't generic CRMs retrofitted for real estate. They're built around how commercial brokers actually work, managing contacts, properties, deals, tasks, and broker activity in one place. Apto runs on Salesforce infrastructure, giving you enterprise-grade stability with CRE-specific workflows. ClientLook, now part of Lightbox, was designed from day one for team brokers tracking multiple simultaneous transactions. And Salesforce itself offers commercial real estate templates that transform it from a blank slate into a broker-ready system. The Reddit consensus is simple. If you're managing commercial deals, you need a platform that speaks your language, not a generic sales tool. A commercial real estate CRM is a centralized platform designed specifically for brokers managing complex, multi-stakeholder deals. Unlike generic CRMs, which treat all leads the same, a CRE CRM understands that your pipeline isn't just names and phone numbers. It's properties, tenants, landlords, investors, deal timelines, and approval chains. The problem most brokers face is clear. 42.83% of real estate leads end up categorized as inactive or dead, according to Resimply's 2026 research. That's not because the leads are bad. It's because brokers are drowning in spreadsheets, email threads, and manual follow-up systems. A purpose-built CRM changes that equation by automating follow-up, centralizing all stakeholder communications, and keeping deal status visible in real time. The market is voting with its wallet. The global commercial real estate CRM system market was valued at $1.91 billion in 2026 and is projected to reach $4.22 billion by 2034, representing a 9.2% annual growth rate. That growth reflects a simple reality. Brokers who switch to dedicated CRMs close more deals faster and spend less time on admin. The difference between a purpose-built commercial real estate CRM and a generic platform comes down to workflow understanding. Generic CRMs treat your deal as a single opportunity record. A CRE-specific platform treats it as a living, breathing process involving property data, multiple stakeholders, financing contingencies, and approval timelines. Goliath Data and similar infrastructure providers have quantified the impact. Agents who switched from generic CRMs report freeing up 3 to 5 hours every single week, according to KDS Development's 2026 analysis of Reddit discussions. That time isn't lost noise. It's time you spend on relationship building, market research, and closing. The conversion math backs this up. Realtors who use dedicated CRM systems see a 41% increase in lead conversions, per Resimply 2026 data. That's not incremental. That's transformative. But here's what makes purpose-built platforms stick. They're built around the actual sequence of a commercial deal. You're not forcing your workflow into a sales funnel designed for SaaS companies. You're working inside a system that knows properties expire, tenants transition, and deals have hard deadlines. Apto's integration with Salesforce gives it enterprise scaling without sacrificing CRE functionality. ClientLook was architected from day one for broker teams managing simultaneous transactions. Over 61% of mid to large real estate firms globally have already deployed a dedicated CRM, and that adoption is driven by one simple fact: purpose-built wins. Step 1. Audit your current workflow. Before you evaluate any CRM, document exactly what you're doing today. How many deals are in your pipeline? How many stakeholders per deal? How much time do you spend on follow-up versus prospecting versus closing? Write it down. This becomes your baseline for measuring improvement. Step 2. Define your non-negotiables. Commercial brokers have different pain points. Some need robust property management. Others need deal stage automation. Some need to integrate with Salesforce's enterprise ecosystem. Some want a standalone system. List your non-negotiables first. This filters out platforms that don't fit before you waste demo time. Step 3. Test against Reddit consensus. Pull up Ars Commercial Real Estate and search for CRM discussions. Look for threads where brokers discuss pain points after switching. Reddit users are brutally honest. If a platform is fragile, has bad support, or breaks during critical deal phases, the subreddit will reflect that. Pay attention to common complaints. Step 4. Run a structured trial. Most CRM vendors offer 14 to 30-day trials. During your trial, Don't just poke around. Migrate 1 month of active deals into the platform. Set up your contact hierarchy. Test the mobile app if that matters. Run it like you'd run the actual platform. This reveals friction points that feature tours won't show. Step 5. Calculate your ROI. If you're freeing up 3 to 5 hours weekly at your hourly rate, what's that worth annually? Add in the 41% conversion boost. Model your increased commissions. Compare that to the platform's annual cost. Most brokers see ROI within 3 to 6 months. A commercial broker in the Mid-Atlantic region was managing 6 active deals simultaneously while still prospecting new listings. Her pipeline was spread across 3 different spreadsheets, an old contact database, and a shared Gmail folder that had become completely unmanageable. She was spending roughly 8 to 10 hours per week just organizing stakeholder communications, updating deal status, and manually following up on tasks she'd assigned to her team. After moving to a purpose-built CRE CRM, specifically, she tested both Apto and ClientLook before choosing the one that matched her workflow. The change was immediate. Within the first month, she had consolidated all 6 deals into a single source of truth. Every stakeholder communication was threaded. Every task had a hard deadline and automatic reminders. Within 3 months, she'd freed up approximately 4 hours per week. That time went directly into prospecting. In her second quarter after the switch, she added 2 new listings that had been sitting in her prospect funnel untouched. In the third quarter, she closed both. Over the course of 1 year, the platform paid for itself roughly 4 times over through increased commission on deals she now had time to close. She also reported a qualitative win. Her team stopped asking her where deal documents were. Everything was in the CRM, everything was version controlled. She runs tighter, faster, and with more visibility across her pipeline than she ever did on spreadsheets. Mistake 1. Picking a platform without testing your actual workflow. Most brokers evaluate CRMs by walking through a vendor demo. They see the interface, hear about the features, and sign up. Then they try to force their real work into it and hit friction. You don't know if a platform works for you until you've moved a real deal through it. Test with live data. Test with your team. Test under deadline pressure. If the platform feels clunky when you're racing to close, it will never stick. Mistake 2. Migrating everything at once instead of running parallel. Switching to a new CRM doesn't mean abandoning your old system the same day. Run both systems in parallel for at least 1 full quarter. Keep your old data live. Keep your backup systems active. Migrate new deals into the new CRM. Only after you've proven the new platform works smoothly do you archive the old system. Brokers who try to cut over overnight often lose critical deal history or stakeholder information. Mistake 3. Skipping team training and adoption strategy. A CRM is only as good as the discipline your team brings to it. If your agents are entering data inconsistently, skipping follow-up reminders, or abandoning the system when it feels too rigid, the platform will degrade quickly. Budget time for training. Establish data entry standards. Make it a non-negotiable part of how your team works. Goliath Data has observed that brokers who allocate 4 to 8 hours for team onboarding see 60% faster adoption than those who just hand over login credentials. Mistake 4. Choosing based on price instead of feature fit. The cheapest CRM isn't the best value if it doesn't match your workflow. Apto and ClientLook cost more than generic CRMs because they were purpose-built for commercial real estate. That extra cost buys you thousands of hours saved over a year. If you pick a $50 per month platform that forces you to spend 5 extra hours per week on workarounds, you've lost money, not saved it. The rule that closes deals. Your CRM should feel like an extension of how you already work, not a constraint on it. If you're fighting the platform more than you're fighting the market, you picked wrong.